What is up, guys? It's Nova Joe, and I'm back again with another Retro Weekend. This time, I want to cover a couple of my favorite games from around the 1993-1994 era of gaming for the Sega Genesis console, all centered around that classic major hit movie, Jurassic Park. Right here are my copies of Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition for the Sega Genesis. And these games came out, let's see, this one came out in, I can't really see the date here. I think 93. They came out around 93, 94, somewhere around that time frame. And they were really popular games. I remember my friends having them. And I never had them at the time, but I'd go over to their house and play them, and we had a blast playing these games. And last year, celebrating the anniversary, let's see, they came out in 93, so I guess it'd be 30 years. 30-year anniversary of Jurassic Park. They came out with the Jurassic Park collection, and I just got this recently. As you all know, it was my birthday on June 22nd, and I got some money. And so I used it to pick up the Jurassic Park Classic Games collection. It has 7 classic games for the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Game Boy. I believe that was all of them. Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, that's what it is. And it covers 7 games that came out during the time of the first movie, and before the second movie came out, they wanted to kind of milk that license a little bit more, so they came out with a couple other games, some that they called Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues, but it was well before the Jurassic Park sequel, The Lost World, came out. So, what I wanted to do was, I don't know if there's anything special in this or not. This was put out by Limited Run, and Amazon started selling it, so I thought I'd open it up, show you guys what's inside, if there's anything inside, other than the disc, and then play through my 2 favorites, well, the only 2 I know, but they were 2 of my favorite games to play, and that is Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition, both of which for the Sega Genesis. And so let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got inside. Probably nothing, but Limited Run sometimes does some cool stuff, and I don't know how y'all feel about Limited Run, but I like... say what you will. I know there's negatives that go with Limited Run as well, but to be able to get games on physical media that you couldn't get otherwise, you have to give it up to Limited Run, as well as a few other companies who do make it possible to get games on physical media without having to dig out your old systems like like I had to. I played through Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition probably about 3 months ago, but I had to break out my old, well, it wasn't old, my Retron 5, but I had to break out my old Sega Genesis controllers and play it that way. So, and it was fun. I just never recorded it. Kind of wish I had. So, alright, got the cellophane off. Let's see if there's anything cool in here. Just the disc. Nothing else. No little card or anything like that. If you order directly from Limited Run, you usually get a card. No reversible cover art or anything. But still, we've got the games, and that's what matters the most. So, no more of my rambling here, but let's go ahead and jump on into Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. Might split this up and have Jurassic Park for one weekend and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition for another weekend. So, guys, if you had these games growing up, or you've played them even though you might not have been born in the mid-90s, tell me what you thought of these games growing up, and tell me if you had it for the Super Nintendo or the Game Boy or anything like that, because I've never played any of those. So those are going to be fun for me to jump into and try to play through. And so yeah. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's go ahead and take a look at the original Jurassic Park.
Alright guys, here we go with Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection. And as I stated in the intro earlier, I am going to be covering Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Growing up, not everyone had all the systems, and so you kind of had to pick and choose which system you got. And for me, it was the Sega Genesis. And two of my friends, my friend Steven and my friend Jeremy, both had a Sega Genesis, and each of them had a copy of Jurassic Park on it. And I never did have a copy of it, but when I would get together at their house, we would play the game, and we had a lot of fun playing this game. So it's a very nostalgic game for me. Holds a special place in my heart just for the good times I had playing it. And so I'm going to be playing that for you guys today. Now, I have cut out 99% of the deaths. There are a couple of them that are in there still due to the fact they happen right at a checkpoint, and so you will see those. But this is a game that takes a long time to get good at. It's not an easy game. It is difficult. But it's one of those where you learn the map and you learn how to overcome it. And so I am not using the rewind feature. You're not going to see me using that at all. This is playing it legit, just like back in the day where you had to get good enough to overcome each map. And so I am playing it legit for you guys so that you can see it from beginning to end. Yeah, this is a great game, and I just wanted to share it with you all for this retro weekend. So without further ado, let's jump into Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis. Alright, here we go with that classic intro screen. I remember this fondly. Now with Jurassic Park, you can actually play as Alan Grant or as the Raptor. And I'm just going to be playing through as Grant. And so take a look at the options here. I'm going to leave it on normal. Music on. Got to have music. This game has some of the best in-game music. It's just so fun. Alright, here we go. Classic. The Rex has demolished your car. The electric fences are down and all of the dinosaurs are loose on the island. Make your way through the jungle to the power station. This level's so iconic, probably because I had to play through it so many times growing up, and just had a lot of fun playing this and playing through this again. It's just been such a great time, such a nostalgia feast. Oh, here we go. All right, the trick to this is gas I was going to say T-Rex, the Triceratops. All right. And this all just becomes a memory as you're playing through it, because you have to die a lot to get good at this game. And once you have died a lot and figured out the best routes to go to get to your objective, then you can just float right on through it most of the time. Except for right here, I've never figured out how to dodge those spikes. You always get hit right there. I mean, I always have, so I'm not sure how you dodge that. Okay. Yep, and then the falls, you take damage. There's just, sometimes in this game, there's no way to avoid damage. You're going to take something. Sometimes the drops just to get down to the next area are high enough that you take some damage, but they do a good job about giving you health items spaced throughout. A little compy there. And if you'll notice, there's an H on the health packs. In the original Genesis version, it was a red plus, so kind of like the Red Cross. Alright, get the Dilophosaur there, put him to sleep. Got some grenades over there. Compies irritate me because they can hurt you. They will jump on you and you gotta kind of shake them free. Okay, there we go. And jump. And I tell you, the fun thing about these old Sega Genesis games is like right there. How did a Triceratops get in here? How did he get to that ledge? I mean, he's got to make a jump on both ends. So Good old classic 90s, 80s, and 90s gaming there. Logic need not apply. All right, now this is a tough one. This is a spot where I got killed quite a bit. You have to jump down here, dart him or gas him, and then he will move out of the way. I fell through there several times on this playthrough because I couldn't remember what I was supposed to do, despite the fact having played through this 3 months ago. Dr. Grant, the island's main power is offline and velociraptors have taken over the power station. Be careful. And good old passcodes, yeah. Long before there were memory cards. We did have battery saves back then, but this game didn't come with one. Okay, I remember this level always being a source of frustration. It was tough to get through. And just, especially when you're trying to climb up this certain area, which you'll see in just a minute. Electricity's not your friend, but I don't need to tell you all that. There we go. I was reading up on this game a day or so ago, and it says that the developers of the game actually were given models from the production models that were used for the movie for the dinosaurs. So they were able to actually have movie production models to design their digital dinosaurs off of. It's really cool. This part, at least in the Genesis version, you could get stuck right there and it would fry you to death and you couldn't get free from it. I don't know if they fixed that in this release or not, but at least in this one I didn't get stuck there. But in the Genesis version I have gotten stuck and just electrocuted repeatedly. Alright. Yep, push the box in, down we go. Bring the box over and jump up. There we go, easy enough. Another Dilophosaur. Now this part is what was always tough growing up. Still tough now because you got to time it just right. And I make a really major mistake up here. I actually made it to safety right here. But I didn't think I could get through there. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact I had just walked through that beam, but I thought that I had to go all the way to the top to get across. And as you can see, I just got fried crispy. And have been sent all the way back down to the bottom. I was already there. I'd made it my first go. I was already there. But for whatever reason, I just got it in my head that... Yeah, there we go. Try it again. I just got it in my head that I had to get all the way to the top. But you don't. You can cross right there to the right. But no, I go that extra unneeded mile. There we go. Oh, yeah. Well, I just have to check over here to see if there's anything to grab. And there's nothing. Pathways to nowhere. Yeah, you can tell in 3 months' time I had already forgotten what I was supposed to do in some spots. I thought I had to blow that thing up, but yeah. That's what happens when you get older, guys. Your memory fades fast. Alright, another Velociraptor. Oop, missed my jump. Let's go down here to a ladder that leads to nowhere. I'd like to meet this architect, say, Bud, did you get a kick out of this? Just making ladders that just take me nowhere. Alright, this is actually a checkpoint right there, so I've actually made it to, if I die, I'll get to go back to this checkpoint. Alright, get a little health. I remember first time getting here, it's actually messed with my eyes. I couldn't tell at first that those were pipes that you had to get through. Or air ducts. Oh yeah, fried and see stuck. Thankfully it stopped and I was able to get free. But on the Genesis version, there's one that just keeps going and it just saps your health. I have always liked the Dilophosaur. I've just always thought it was cool. Could be the fact I love the color green. But for whatever reason, I've just always thought they were really cool. Minus the fact they like to spit acid in your face. Poor Nedry. Alright. There we go. And I've noticed something too, and I could completely be off about this, but I feel like the gameplay in this classic collection feels a little bit different than the Genesis version. And it's not because of the controller. I feel like there's more slowdown in this version, and that could just be me, but I feel like the game slows down in places that it didn't slow down before. I don't know. Just I could, like I said, I could be completely off. Doggone those Dilophosaurs. And they're acid. Go to sleep. Alright. Alright. Here comes Big Boy. And I think I'll just go to the edge. Oh, yes. Look at that attention to detail. His little hat just floats back down. Thankfully, like I said, I was at the checkpoint there, so we'll just speed back through this again. But what a cool little attention to detail there with Alan Grant's hat floating down after being gobbled up. And nothing like a gas grenade working through the walls. There we go. Turn around. There we go. Why am I going back up here? Oh, he's still asleep. Just got to get those gas grenades that I probably don't even need, but I'm going to get them anyway. Because, well, you know, the T-Rex likes them. Alright, so going down through here again. Back down these ladders, trying to avoid the ones that go nowhere. Probably the same person who designed the Winchester Mansion. Alright, if you don't know what that reference is, look it up. I think you will find a great read in that. There we go. Keep your loogies to yourself. Alright. My gosh. Ladders, and more ladders. But yeah, this level was somewhat daunting, but it is not the hardest level in this game. That's coming up here very soon. Let's get away from you. Hit you with a gas grenade, stun you. Hit him again. There we go. Just you know, safety's sake. There we go. Get down there. Oh yeah, gotta go through here. Yeah, you have to go to the right. And this is the hard. You have to crawl. I didn't realize this at the time, but you have to duck down and kind of crawl. Because if you try to walk across, you're just gonna keep grabbing the edge. Doggone it! Or you can jump and do that. But yeah, you gotta go hit these switches right here. There we go, and it opens up a pathway over there. If you don't hit those switches, you won't be able to get through. Alright. This factory is keeping the ladder company in business. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is why you get those gas grenades. Still got 2 left. Boom, got him. Alright. Jump across. Let's go down. Down again. Now the door's open. It would not have been open if I hadn't hit those switches. And we made it, folks. Alright. You will find a row raft outside by the river. it is low on fuel, and all the fuel cans are scattered downstream. This level I died on so many times because you can get killed by the animals, you can get killed by the raft, you can get killed if you overjump the raft. There's just a lot of ways to lose your life on this level. So you got to keep pushing forward, otherwise you're going to go down the waterfalls. And when you're going down those little waterfalls there, if you push forward, you'll go flying off and get killed. So you have to let yourself, just let it drift down. So let go of the controls and let yourself drift down. A little like, okay, I'm letting go of controls, let it drift, and you won't get killed. If you push forward, you go flying off. Alright. Now, the trick to this level is you have to grab as many gas cans as you can see here. You don't have to get them all, but you have to get a good deal of them. Because just because you change rafts doesn't mean that the cans you picked up are, oh, there's T-Rex. See, like I'm going to jump in here and you think, oh, well, those cans went into the other raft. No, the cans just stick with you, and that gas goes with whatever raft you pick up next, with any of the raft. Now, I skipped those cans earlier, and if you skip them, you will run out of gas right about here. And then you're just drifting, and you have to get more gas cans. So let go of the controls, let yourself drift down, and as you're going down, turn the raft in the direction you want to go, otherwise you'll go the direction you don't want to go and die. Just let it go down. Just let go. There you go. Get more gas. Alright, here we go. Another little T-Rex coming up. Boom! Gas grenade, he almost got me. Let go of controls, let go of controls. Now turn. So you want to turn as soon as you go down the waterfall so that you go the direction you want to go. So, there we go. That spot is tough. You've got to jump up on that ledge. Grab can. Get the third raft. There we go. Give her the juice so you don't go down. Alright. You don't even have to get that can. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. You do have to get that one. There's some down later that you don't have to get. Alright, here, let yourself go down. You think you're going to die, but you don't. Now, you have to be careful right here because these dinosaurs, Dilophosaur, not Dilophosaur, I don't remember, Diplodocus, I think what it is. If they raise their head up underneath your raft, it'll dump you out of the raft and you will go down in the water and be done for. And once again, we have a Triceratops that got down here. How? I do not know, but he did. So, there we go. The pumping station has been overrun by dinosaurs. Shut off all the valves to make it through. This level is the hardest level in the entire game. It is brutally difficult because of the jumps. This, to me, is the most difficult level. There's another level that is equally as difficult, but I think it's just as difficult as this one. The jumps are just insane. Alright. And I'll show you. There's one coming up. Here's another spot where you're going to take damage. You're going to hit those. Now you got to jump across here. See, there's a slowdown. Now you want to go up here, and you're going to get stuck. You're going to think, well, where do I go? Well, I'll show you here in just a second. Alright. The only purpose for this is to get you some rockets and some health. And you do want to pick up the health because you're going to take more damage as you go through. See, there's a slowdown. It's just super slow. And I don't remember it being that slow in the Genesis version. Alright, now here's where I had trouble because I couldn't figure out what to do. And another Diplodocus or Brachiosaurus, you have to jump across there and grab that. But you have to jump on his head and let him take you down. And you can get hurt right here or killed right here. Just push that and stay up at the top and just wait. You're going to see it roll back towards you here in a second. There it is. That's why you want to wait. Now, there's no spot where you can take damage. Just coming down that hill, you can take damage. There we go. Grab the edge. Climb up there. And the game's slowing down. Alright, those little compies there, they just love to jump on your face, so it's best to put them down as quickly as you can. No, I want the gas grenades. Slow. Boom, there we go. Alright, grab again. Yeah, don't try to jump that gap. You're not going to make it. You got to climb across it. Now this is timing based. You push the button, get in the center, and then just jump. Keep jumping straight up. Because if this gate closes on you, or this hatch closes on you as you're climbing through, it will kill you. Alright, here we go. Over to the gas grenades. Or the more potent explosive grenades. Now he's stunned. You stay stunned too. Leave me alone. Alright. Get the old rockets out. Now I've noticed if you shoot the raptors with the rockets, it actually kills them. You won't see them breathing. See, they're not twitching, they're not breathing, they're done for. But if you shoot a Dilophosaur with it, he'll still be breathing. It doesn't seem to kill them, but it'll kill a raptor. Alright, here we go. This has always been a pain in the... Well, excuse me. The part coming up in just a second. There's some jumps here that are irritating. They're not horrible, but they're irritating. Like right here, you can get stun locked by that gas and it just drain your health. You have to time it perfectly. If you don't time it perfectly, it'll ruin you. Now to get down here, you got to duck. There you go. Boom. He's gone. Won't be giving you any more trouble. Drop down. Turn off the gas. Throw a gas grenade. He's asleep. Now see how he's twitching? That's because I hit him with a gas grenade. If I hit him with a rocket, he won't come back. And these raptors will chase you on certain levels, so it's best just get rid of them if you can. Alright, now he's gone for good. There we go. Got that one. Yeah, if you push too hard, you'll go right through the gas there. Like if you push too hard off that upper ledge, you'll miss the ledge below and go through. Alright, yeah, I died right here because I didn't realize I had to jump. I'd forgotten. But I got it right the next time. You can also duck down right there, go through, get you a health. And boom, gone. Now I have died right here before, got all the way to the top here and tried to jump to the next chain, and that's not how you do it. You just push to the right on your D-pad. Do not jump or you will fall to your death. Stay out of that hot water. You want to be on the box. If you're in that hot water, it'll get you. Now the Genesis version, this would glitch and you would like be bouncing on the box sometimes and have a hard time getting off. Alright, here we go. More raptors. You don't want to fall in there with them. Here he comes. Send him back to his maker. There we go. You gotta go back down in there. Voila! Done. From here, you will have to travel overland through the canyon. This level can be difficult, but it's very short. It's a very short level, and it's not overly difficult, but it can be somewhat. Yeah, there was one off screen that you don't see because I darted him and he fell over the edge. I got the Dilophosaur here. Put him to sleep. Alright, drop down. One of the nice features about this game is it does have a feature that if you kneel down, it'll actually lower the image, or it'll lower the screen so that you can see what is below you. That's a really cool feature. Wish more games had that. Stupid rocks. These things can wreck your run in a heartbeat. There we go. Put him to sleep and jump right into the rock. I'm barely got any health here. Alright, now here's where I discover a shortcut that I didn't mean to discover. Oh, wow, I just skipped a whole section. And I just took a wild jump. I really did. I didn't know to do that. I just took a wild jump, and sure enough, that was the trick. Thankfully, I landed on the Diplodocus head. And correct me in the comments, guys, if I'm getting it wrong. I don't think it's a Brontosaurus. I think it's a Diplodocus. Oh, I should have done. Oh, I was so close to losing my life right there. Now, full health again. On to the next level. That's how quick that level is. An active volcano blocks your path to safety in the visitor center. Now, this next level, I said it is difficult. It's pretty difficult, much like the level before the last one. And I said that there was a level just as hard as it, and I feel that this level is just as hard as it, just because there's some jumps that are very precarious. And that Dilophosaur right there is a nightmare. You don't know how many times I died to him or got my health just drained by him. I just had a good moment there. And this guy can shoot you through the walls, which is a pain in the butt. And right there's many times that Dilophosaur will hit you as you're trying to jump, and it'll knock you down the cliff and kill you. So I died a lot just trying to get through this. It might not be as hard as 2 levels ago, but it's not far off. A lot of raptors, and there is one jump down here that if you don't time your shot right, you're going to lose your life. Alright, or slow down. Alright. Moving pretty good, but y'all have no idea how many times I played through it to get to this level of competency with this. Alright, let's get some distance. Run and jump. What you want to do right here is just walk off. Don't jump. There you go. Walk off right there. Then jump and fire. That is the jump that'll get you killed, because many times if you don't fire at the right time, that raptor will get you. Mission beat. You'll need all the ammo you can find. The raptors in the main hall have a bone to pick with you. And this is one of the weakest ending game boss fights out of any game. But I still have a lot of nostalgia for this, because it was almost like a puzzle as a kid. And not knowing what you were supposed to do when you got to the final boss. And I use the term final boss loosely, very loosely. Because you don't really have to do, you don't really have to fight anything, but you'll see what I mean. But it was, I died a lot as a kid trying to beat that final boss, or trying to get past the quote unquote final boss, until I discovered that grenades are your friend in that spot. Now, I had forgotten here how to get that box down. I was like, you gotta shoot it, don't you? Maybe I'm supposed to climb across and jump on it. I can't remember, despite the fact I beat this game 3 months ago. Yeah. So, it's like, why won't it come down? You'll see in just a minute what you're supposed to do. This is where the dart gun's your friend. There we go. Almost out of health. And I'm still not doing it right. Still going back over, trying to figure out why I can climb across this. What do I do right here? That's what you have to do. You just have to jump and shoot your dart gun into the rope. And it needs to be your dart gun. Alright, yeah, let's flip back over to something a little bit more powerful. I never used the cattle prod weapon, or the electric gun weapon in this game. Never have seen a need for it. Gas grenades, darts, and rockets are all you need to get through that. Got to push up to open the doors. Push up, he'll kick them. Alright, let's get the rockets out so they will finish him off. Now watch this. You can't really see it too well. His stomach was going up and down because they don't die from the rockets like the raptors do. So he's already back. Push up on the little button there, and away you go. This is the easiest level in the game once you know what to do. But like traversing this level, this is the easiest level in the game to traverse out of all of them. You have no pits to fall into. You just need to have a good supply of weaponry to get through the mini dinos. Alright, get some more darts there. There we go. Wow, he just disintegrated. Alright. Boom. Although I don't think there's any health packs. If I remember right, there weren't any health. Yep, there we go. Thankfully, I'd hit a checkpoint, so I wasn't too far back. Alright, here we go. Boom. Yeah, why not? Don't really need them, but why not? And this music is just awesome. I love the music to this game. I could probably enjoy it just on its own, just listening. And this game actually does come with a music player. Well, there's a health pack I said I didn't think any level that it had in the... There is the health pack I didn't think they had in this level. So I was wrong. But yeah, the music in this game is so good. It's very catchy. And like I said, I could listen to this music on its own, I believe, and enjoy it. Now this can be tricky here to know what to do. There's a little gap in the ceiling. You can see it right there. You just got to jump up and grab on and climb over. Now if you didn't shoot that raptor through the wall there, you would actually see him running and kicking through the doors as he runs through here. And then what would happen is he would actually get past you and he would try to climb up there and get you. Alright, here we go, guys. This is how you beat the boss of Jurassic Park. Jump through here, land between them, don't touch them. Throw a gas grenade into the rock base at the bottom, or grenade of any type. Get a little closer, hit that rock, hit it again. The T-Rex comes down. Bones all come down and kill the raptors. Game over. You've made it. Rush to the helipad where a helicopter is waiting. Alright, here we go with the closing cinematic. Any minute now. That is it. Jurassic Park is officially beaten. All right, guys. What did you think of Jurassic Park? Are you old enough to have played this when it came out like I did? I was 14 in 93 when it came out, so that's been 30 plus years ago. So, have you played this game just on, are you young, a young pup and have played this on emulation or played this on an old Sega Genesis? Just tell me below what you think of this game. Did you enjoy it? Do you like Jurassic Park? And have you played the sequel, Rampage Edition, which I'll be covering in another retro weekend? Alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It helps me with that algorithm immensely. And if you're new to the channel and have enjoyed what you've seen, please feel free to subscribe. Would love to have you aboard. And as always, guys, take care. God bless and keep on gaming. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can at patreon.com/EDF Central. I'll let the credits finish out here, guys. Later.